Stadium in beautiful Boca Raton, Florida. High noon is here, and this showdown is ready to roll on EA Sports College Football. It's the Charlotte 49ers and the Florida Atlantic Owls. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Hey guys, I caught up with the Charlotte head coach pregame. This is a crucial moment in their season. They've got to decide what type of team they are. They're finding ways to lose close games, and they've got to get their first win in conference play. Coach says it's crucial that they get off to a good start here today. He wants focus, communication, and more dominance and physicality at the line of scrimmage. I'll keep you posted on how they look down here from the field level to start the first quarter. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Florida Atlantic ready to kick it off and get this game started. He'll bring it out. It's James.
Oh yeah, we go.
A sliver of daylight. Oh,
how to break down the first 48.
He's gonna get loose. He will score. Touchdown, Niners.
And a big question coming into this game was, how were they going to be able to handle the environment and all the crowd noise? And the best way to do that, make a play early and get everybody to sit down. They wasted no time. Opening kickoff, what a great job in blocking. Open field running was sensational. They score a touchdown, and guys, early, I'm not hearing a lot of noise from this home crowd.
And they did tack on the extra point. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Florida Atlantic's offense to go on the attack first. And here comes the junior quarterback to get things into gear. They were all over him for the entire game last time out. 3 sacks and a couple of picks. They'll move the tight end. Off play action on first down. A strike downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the Oak. Here comes the offense on first down. Send the tight end in motion. On play action. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly.
Well, I don't know if the defense was expecting this guy to catch the ball twice so early in the game. They've got all their focus and attention on the other guy who's really the big play threat, but a nice job here by the offensive coordinator switching up his play sheet a little bit, keeping the defense off balance early in the game.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Got away from
like, what the?
Got rid of it. Makes the grab. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Man, it's players over plays, and then like find your guys, find your matchups. They keep finding him on this drive, and he keeps delivering. That's a really good job by the play caller. Don't try to get tricky. Don't try to outsmart yourself. Your guy is better than his guy.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll move the wide receiver. On third and long, try to convert through the air. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. The Owls go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
I really like that drive for this offense. Putting last week behind.
Well, they blocked the extra point. They go 83 yards on the drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it back looking for help. He's got great speed. He's got an alley. And there he goes. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Charlotte.
I'll tell you, you're lucky if you're watching a college football game and you see one return for a touchdown. That's now his second of the game. This guy is absolutely lethal. He's shown you his open field running ability. He's shown you his speed. I'll be shocked if anybody kicks his way the rest of this game and the rest of the season.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. So here comes the Florida Atlantic offense ready to go to work. This offense needs to put together a scoring drive to keep up, trailing 14-6.
Oh,
Maybe
wow,
a
that's a pick.
miscommunication. That one didn't have a chance. They'll need a bunch on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Quickly to the tight end. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Florida Atlantic races to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13.
I don't care who you are, but if you're going to have success offensively, you've got to have some semblance of a running game. They didn't have it their last time out. They obviously really struggled in that game. And in this one, just not getting enough push up front, and it's putting them in some really difficult situations.
Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. They'll take the penalty and move them back. This third down a little longer after that penalty. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. Breaks the tackle. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on its way to a first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really.
It's
Let's
picked
go.
off. That's number 10. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. On the play fake, Dylan Raiola. Blasted as he lets it go. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
Oh, and on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
The handoff. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They give it to him again. He didn't quite make it to the sticks, and it'll bring up a fourth down from the 42. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. He won't get there. The defense with a fourth down stop. action on first down. Oh, pressure's coming. He sacked this defense all over him. And the Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
Slot.
Motion from the wideout.
What up?
It's complete to the right. They bring him down, but a solid
Knocking out my NCAA game. Get on the smoke. What up?
The Owls in the hurry up.
Bruh. 2K27 come out in 2 days, bruh. It's damn near cooked for me, man. I said it's damn near cooked for me, bruh. I'm damn near retired.
As soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the
Who you on
quarterback
with?
start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo.
Y'all niggas grinding.
He's going to take a shot. Makes a grab. Into the end zone.
Y'all all pre-ordered?
One of the reasons this
Cross
offense is so
pre-ordered?
exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to
But I'll
break
let you know when I
down.
get on
It makes
2K.
it so easy, the connection between
All right.
quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll bring it out. It's James. He gets a block. He's on the loose. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
CJ.
Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Still early in this one, but already down 21-13. That offense better keep clicking. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13.
Well, we know this offense obviously really struggled there last time out. They knew coming into...
Snagged it, and he's open. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Defense in press coverage. Push is ahead.
Bro, this...
Breaks into the open. The 50, the 40, and the 30, the 20. Touchdown Owls. And they take it in
I don't
for
like
6
that.
more points.
I don't.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Play action. Dylan Raiola spits it out to the back. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And he was off target there, but I tell you what, I'll expect to see more of that. They do a really good job in this offense of getting the running back the football in the passing game. Just let him make plays, let him be a difference maker, ball getting to him in space. So I expect we'll see more of that throughout this game.
Plows his way ahead. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on third down all season long. They're just never able to seem to...
He uncorks one deep. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. Here's Raiola to throw. Left side, it's James. Drag down.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example thereof.
Now, I'm not going to argue if this production keeps up as we start the second. First play of the period will be a second down. The play fake, Raiola. Moves to his right. Oh, he's got it into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Sometimes you're hesitant to use your quarterback as a runner. Not when your quarterback runs like this.
You dang right. I'm going to use him. I'm going to use him early and often. The dude can run so well, can make you miss. Do you worry about him getting dinged up throughout a game? Sure, but when you can do things like that, it makes your offense so much stronger.
Offense comes out ready to go to work. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. First play of this drive.
Oh, look at that catch.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Florida Atlantic gets to the line quickly. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Powers inside.
And it's not a surprise so far in how this game is unfolding. They're going to continue to feature this dude. Like third downs, get him the football. Shoot, first downs, you're going to get him the football. Had a good start to this football game, and I expect we're going to continue to hear his name over and over in this one.
Base grab. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. This Florida Atlantic offense is moving quickly.
This defense is being challenged in the secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. The play fake. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job of executing up front at the point of attack.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Intercepted, a first half turnover can swing momentum. Good gain on the return. His defense has set him up with a big play.
Tenacity.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
We're going to show up with tenacity. We never going to let up, okay? We're going to keep our foot on their necks. That's one thing that's going to do. That's one defense always going to play fast.
They've got him corralled.
And I promise all my mothers.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed. He feels himself to run with them. And the other running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
This is week 1. Champion.
Now after push the ball down the field here on third and long.
Very close runs. So we wanted to show what we could do. We wanted to show we weren't anybody to be played with. You know what I mean?
They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola.
They're trying to say American Heritage
to the right. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
What was the message to defense?
And that's why, as a former quarterback, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man, if someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down on 34. And the 49ers will hustle to the line.
And that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Third down, long coming up. Raiola reels it in. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
On the ground, it's Boston. Gain of 8 is now 3rd and 2. Do they have another third down conversion in the bag? Already 2 for 2 on this drive. It's 3rd and 2. And he got it so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be 4th down. The offense stays on the field. They just have inches to go on 4th down. A designed run for the quarterback. He's got enough, and he slides to avoid the punishment, and it'll be a 1st down. Nice move there on 4th and short. The 49ers will snap it on 1st and 10. Here's Raiola to throw. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown. And the 49ers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Charlotte. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. Turning it on. The 20. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
Well, the offense is finding success throwing this guy's way. He just had a massive play, his longest catch of the game. And I think if you're on offense, you got to keep looking this guy's way. He's now starting to prove that he's eating his guy alive in coverage, and he needs more touches.
Can't hold on in the face of the contact. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Setting up the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. Right down the boulevard. It's good. Now the lead is down to 11.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready, and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And he'll be stopped. The return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Here's Raiola to throw. He's got it. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. Timeout taken by the offense as their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. To the air, it's Raiola. Still looking to his right. He's going to run it. Quarterback gets the first down. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. Play action with Raiola. Finds his man. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On the move. Throws to the tight end. Touchdown, Niners!
Oh, man.
The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Interesting first half, fellas, and an eye-opening day here in Week 10 on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with the Troy Trojans taking on the Georgia Southern Eagles.
Play comes into the huddle. I hear my number being.
Now back to your game in Boca. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, third down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Howard Schnellenberger Field.
The 49ers will kick it off to start the second half. A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense.
Wow. And here's San Pedro.
Wow. He is coming up to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff.
After not much more than 30 seconds of it. Here's Castagna to King. It's got straight through Robert Sanchez.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And here's San Pedro. When he digs it past the keeper. And Chelsea are in front.
To give to the running back from the shotgun.
30 seconds of it.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Straight through Robert Sanchez. Nicely done. Cole Palmer. This is for the run. He's done
Second
really
down,
well.
gonna throw it.
Surely it's going to be a second.
They were able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. And the Owls moving quickly to the line. They'll try to get the first through the air. Finds his man. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the change. It's first down at the 27.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, they're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback. They're trying to make a break on the ball.
Looking for the end zone.
No.
He got it back corner of the end zone.
We're in the second half of this game. You're trailing, David. No surprise there. You got to throw the ball to the guys that are making plays for you. He had already had a touchdown catch. That's number 2 now. If they're going to get back in this game, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
Amen. I mean, keep finding him. He keeps making plays, keeps catching the football. And listen, when you find that matchup outside that works, that you can depend on, I don't blame quarterbacks for going back to them time and time again.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Charlotte 49ers sideline, there is so much excitement from these players. This has turned into somewhat of a shootout. The offenses continue to score, but I have seen some of the defensive players say, we have got to turn it up right now. We'll see if the offense can answer again, or if the defense starts to make a statement. Guys?
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. This time he's got it. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. And the 49ers come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Throwing Raiola. Out wide left, it's Boston. Quick step and go. There he goes. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. The 49ers will line it up on 1st and 10. From the red zone, it's Boston. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Hand off again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have any.
Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Hey, man, that's so frustrating for this defense to get him in third down and short. And look, the first down's almost a touchdown, right? So this is a tough situation. This defense
scores on the sneak.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And he added the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Here on the Owls sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Looking to the big tight end.
Oh,
and
shit.
It's picked off for the 3rd time today.
And the defense hasn't made many plays today, but who can make those plays late? And this place got really, really quiet just now. They made the big play. They forced the INT, and now a chance to build on this lead and make this place even quieter.
Great place to start for this offense. Looking for a crease. It's Boston. Brings it to the open. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Trying to run. It's Alexander. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Raiola. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways and try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that up.
They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Back to pass on second down. Back's got it on the screen. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They try to pop a run on the draw. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Trying to take it back. A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. On the run, it's Boston. He's got the first down. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
3rd and 6 yards to go. They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. And the 49ers send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Fresh set of downs going up top. Working the middle, it's complete.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll ride the hot hand. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Yo, what the
soft
fuck?
flip pass falls incomplete. Long way to go on second down. The fake wants to throw. Gets rid of it. This time it's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly. Motion from the back. Drops back on first down. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
And why do people
Well, this
say
guy
that
must
this
feel like
guy
he's run
is
into a
completely
buzzsaw in this
responsible?
game. He has been under duress all game long. That's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
He just lies
Really
his way
need to
through
pick up
training.
this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal.
Trying
to move the sticks on third down through the air.
He's able to get his
And he got well as he just got rid of the football. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on fourth and long.
Experience than he really has. And on top of that, the guy starts stealing. He gets caught taking a toolbox of aircraft tools from an aircraft company so he can sell them for cash. This dude is a mess.
It's a touchdown! Fired in from the red zone for the score. A methodical drive that they finished.
That's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target. They'll make the big play, get the touchdown.
Makes a move. Got all the room.
And the officer questioning
Can
him
they
is
catch
like,
him?
what are you doing in this area? And for some
He
stupid
will
reason,
score.
Luis is like,
Touchdown,
well, I'm going to be real
Charlotte.
with you. I'm in the neighborhood.
He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space. Great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you can see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Right side, it's Mooney. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a first down. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49.
And that's a really good throw by this QB, man. Seeing the crossing routes, putting it on his chest so he can keep running across the field, get those yards after the catch. Nice job being on the same page with QB and receiver.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. He's got him this time. Wide open spaces. He is down at the one. A terrific run after the throw and catch. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. They'll try to get it in with the run. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Tries again to get it in. Swapped immediately. The Owls want to crank the tempo.
They actually end up finishing a little early. But then that leads to a problem. They don't have a flight
Motion from the wide receiver.
next day. And the record executives
Wants to fire it in the end zone on third and goal. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Fires into the end zone. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on down. Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of them. Here's Raiola to throw. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety.
What a heads-up play by the defensive end that time. He saw the ball thrown out to the right-hand side, and he just stopped his pass rush and rallied to the football and made the stop and gets 2 points.
The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field.
So he is drunk and high.
Got the first himself. Oh, he's got some space. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
What an individual effort there by the quarterback on the RPO, because everybody was covered. He just takes off and he shows you his ability out in the open field. He's like a running back. He's got great vision. He's got the speed. He looks so natural when he's in the second level carrying the rock. Huge gain on offense by the Q. I love it on that play.
It's inside. It's Mooney. Fighting off the defender. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Rush right in his face. He caught it. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. The offense is threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He'll set up the throw. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. The short pass will come up just a tad short of the goal line.
He's right. You can't take all this stuff.
Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Got it right in the heart of the end zone.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Slips through the line. Oh, what vision. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Taking on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense, we always talk about offense, but man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
Convicted of those drug charges and lose his pilot's license.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
But to be fair to them, they have no idea that this flight is illegal.
Hey guys,
no idea that they're putting their lives into the hands of a pilot who's unqualified, uncoded, and shouldn't even have a pilot's license.
Their QB has struggled here today with
None
the
of that
turnovers, and there's
is
a
the
lot of
worst of it.
conversation.
Because
They're
then
showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry.
Yo, come on.
He's free. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
These guys have no chance of winning. So the plane takes off. Climbs to about 200 feet.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. He was smelling that end zone, but then getting down to the 4 after the big pass play. They are really clicking along. First and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. They'll go to the air. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Owls. Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. Found his open target. Accurate throw. And 2 plays through the air. And they've got 6 points on the board.
And right down the middle. on the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. Here comes the biggest drive for this defense. They need to stop the way the rest of us need oxygen. If they don't get it, they're done. Timeout called by the defense. 2:09 remaining on the clock.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that move.
Finds his way for 3 after the 33. Timeout called on defense. 2:05 remaining on the clock, so they're hoping to save a few seconds once we get to the 2-minute mark. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. Direct snap. It's James. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. So just 1 second before the clock would have stopped anyway, the defense uses a timeout here, and of course it'll stop again on the next play for the 2-minute timeout. They have the lead in a 1-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. He works his way past the first down marker, and that will put this one away. The 49ers come to the line with a new set of downs.
Let's go, man. Finally got to win.
When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show